Hey guys, Chris here. Just giving y'all a quick status update, let y'all know what's been going on, why I haven't been posting videos this frequently. I've got a few PMs asking me about it, so I just feel like I'd answer it in a video. I've had a lot going on, been working a lot. I also have been hunting quite a bit because it's hunting season here in North Carolina. Up in the mountains of North Carolina is where I hunt. I've got some video footage I'm going to post of that. Nothing graphic, just some pretty nature videos and whatnot. See if we see any deer. But we've done some muzzleloader hunting. I did a little crossbow hunting, and there's a few other videos that I've got that I'm going to be posting going into rifle season. Also, I've been just really busy with my girlfriend and her son, and trying to spend time with them as much as possible, and do right by them, and spend as much time with them, if not more, than I do on YouTube. It's kind of a juggling act between my hobbies as well as my family, and also my work. Work is kicking my rear end, so sadly I haven't had a chance to get on YouTube as much as I'd like. It's a beautiful day out here in North Carolina. I figured I'd go ahead and shoot some footage out here. Leaves are falling all around, and wanted to come out here and do my status update. Really nice weather. I think it's 75, and I appreciate everybody's concerns about my PM, concerns about where I've been. Also, in regards to PMs, comments, I do see everybody's comments. I do see your PMs. If I don't get a chance to get back to you, I apologize. Like I said, I've got a lot going on. I'll do my darndest to get back to everybody as soon as I possibly can. There's so many good questions out there. If somebody sees a comment that they can answer a question on my comments page, feel free to go ahead and answer it. Like I said, I don't always have time to get around to it. There's a lot of the stuff that can be found just by digging around a little bit on the internet, but some of the stuff can't be found, and I understand that those questions, it's just easiest to get them from me. So I appreciate the comments, the feedback, guys. Y'all are great. There's not been anything that has been negative that's come across recently that's made me question anything about YouTube or anything. That's not why I've been gone. I've just kind of gotten out of my YouTube funk. Haven't really had the time or the energy to post videos, and then I started seeing lack of views, kind of getting a little bit down on some of my hits. But that's just me. I look at other people's channels who've come along a lot newer than my channel, and they've got tons of subscribers. Kind of gets you down on yourself, but that's not why I do it. That's not at all why I do it. I do it because anytime I can share my knowledge with guns and weaponry and gear and flashlights and everything like that, I try to, because not everybody covers stuff the way that other people want it covered, and I try to do the best, most thorough job that I can. I actually got on YouTube the past day because I had yesterday off, and spent the entire day basically watching everybody that I subscribe to. If I subscribe to you, then I watch your videos, guaranteed. I have them set up through my Blu-ray player that's wired into my TV, and I put it on YouTube. I'll turn it on and just let it go while I'm either cleaning my room or cleaning the house. Just trying to listen to what everybody has to say. I'll turn it on while I'm going to sleep. If I subscribe to your channel, I definitely have either watched your video or will watch your video. There's nothing that I don't watch. So I'm going to try to get back into my posting of videos, because there's been a lot of people that have really commented and been really good on some of my videos and asked a lot of really in-depth questions. So hopefully I can get into answering those with maybe a part 2 on some of the things like my rifle. I've got a lot of great feedback on my M&P, which I am actually carrying right now. and I appreciate everybody's comments and constant feedback. The next updates that I'll be coming out with as far as reviews go, which is the reason I'm actually what I do on YouTube. That's what I love to do. I love to give y'all the reviews, the feedback, and let you know what my take is on a particular product, because not everybody has the same views or take on a product. My background is I've been holding a bow and a long gun ever since I was able to hold a bow and a long gun. If I've been able to shoot it, I've been able to hold it. So that's I've most recently gotten into pistols just a few years back and started getting more involved with pistol shooting and that stuff, so on and so forth. But for years I've also reloaded. Some of you know I reload my own 9. I also reload my own rifle shells. I'm going to start doing some long gun testing, as well as some muzzleloader testing, some archery testing, stuff that's not really out there. People don't do a ton of reviews on muzzleloaders because I guess they don't feel that it's something that people are into. But as a hunter, I want to know before I even go out and spend $100 on an item that item is a good quality item, that it's something that I want to invest my money into. Well, for that reason, it's something I'm going to start doing. I started thinking about it while I was out in the stand this past 2 weekends ago, that nobody really does a lot of muzzleloader videos that I know of. I've seen quite a few people start doing some long gun videos, which is really cool. But as far as hunting applications, not a lot of people that I've seen on YouTube do a ton of long gun videos. I'm going to start getting into that. Something, hopefully I can give you all some knowledge on that. I have friends that ask me about long guns because, like I said, once I was 5 and able to shoot 257 Roberts, I was shooting a 257 Roberts all the way up until I graduated up to a 30-30 and then to a 30-06. I've shot numerous calibers, different rifles, different chamberings. So I'm going to get to that. Also optics. There's a ton on optics that I've gained knowledge over the course of my lifetime, and I'd like to share that with y'all. If y'all are interested, please let me know. If not, then once I do a couple of these videos and get them out there, if nobody has really any interest in those particular items, then maybe I'll back off on it a little bit, because if nobody's got interest in it, then I don't see the point in doing it. That's why I do this, like I said, is to impart my knowledge on everybody out there. Like I said, I spent the past day watching YouTube videos and getting back in touch with everybody. I started watching a bunch of Nut and Fancy videos and Hickok videos, kind of the two people that are up there that a lot of people idolize, and some of the big boys on there. I recently discovered the Military Arms channel, which I don't know what took me so long to discover that channel, but finally discovered that channel. But those are not the people that I look to as far as, those are the people that I look to as far as how to do the types of gear reviews that I would like to do. People who are considered the pros, the big boys, the guys who are really doing it up big. But you know who else is doing them really big? Doc Tac Dad. E-Balmy does some really good reviews, and he does a lot of really good contest plugs, gets people involved with other YouTubers, which I think is really awesome. Kind of helps you find a lot of new channels. I'm actually going to go through some of his contest videos and probably subscribe to a couple people that he's recommended, because I've went on and viewed their channels a little bit, but I haven't actually had a chance to subscribe to them. So I'm going to go through and do that. GY6 Productions, he does some pretty cool stuff, blowing up everything. But 23 Mr. Cowboys, he's like the king of the North American arms, the little mini revolvers. That's pretty cool. I do like those. There's just a lot of really good YouTubers out there that, like I said, I love to watch, trying to get in touch with and relate to what they like, what they do, and kind of get to know them via YouTube. So there's just a lot of stuff out there that I've got planned, that's in the works, and hopefully if y'all will just bear with me, I'll get around to it. Hunting season will be over the 1st of January here in North Carolina, and after that I'm planning on maybe doing some coyote hunting. We've got a really bad coyote problem up in the mountain area on the land we lease, and I think that I'd like to go up there and take care of it. Nobody else really wants to, so I'm going to go up there and start see if I can thin out the coyote problem a little bit. But once we get through January through the 1st of the year, I'm really starting to plan on getting some more YouTube posts done. If y'all remember, y'all saw the the Taurus TCP that I had bought at the gun show. Whenever I went down to the range this past weekend, I actually tested it. I'll get around to what I thought about that one later. Let me just put it this way, it's not good. So, and I've been carrying that gun actually because I haven't had a chance to get and shoot it. And I know everybody, really, that was stupid, Chris. I know, it wasn't smart for me to carry a gun that I haven't shot at all. But it's better than not having anything. I mean, I always carry my knife, but whenever I was carrying that TCP, when I really can't really carry a full size or even a compact firearm. There's a few other things. Oh yes, today while I was trying to find the tripod, my Streamlight Stylus Pro, the battery's finally kicked on it. The first video you saw me do was the first time that I had actually unboxed it and started playing with it. Now, however many months later, I think it's 5 months later, with continual usage as an EDC light, the battery's finally died. So, time to replace the batteries on this. That's just kind of a little side note thing. I know I'm not going to split off a video on how long the actual run time on the battery is. But Nothing Fancy inspired me to get into thinking about gear testing and how he puts his gear through tests, very rigorous tests. I mean, when you can get a Glock to jam and you can get a SIG 1911 that jams, you're doing some pretty extensive gear testing. Either that or you're just getting the worst batch of guns ever in all time. So, sorry, I'm kind of going off on a little bit of a tangent, but that's what I'm getting at as far as how I plan on doing my gear testing from now on. I've done some fairly extensive gear testing in the past, but not quite to the level that maybe Nothing Fancy's done it. I plan on putting a ton of rounds down range in any of the weapons that I'm starting to review, so that way I can get accurate data. I almost reviewed the TCP before I shot it, and I'm glad I didn't now, because I might have given it a very positive review, and in retrospect, maybe we need to think about that one. So that's really got me thinking in maybe the right direction as to how I want to review some of the stuff that I do review. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that subscribes to me, everybody that comes along and watches my channel. There's a few people that live here in North Carolina that have really kind of inspired me to do more with YouTube. Big Daddy Hoffman, 1911. He is great for YouTube. He has done so many wonderful things that it's crazy. He hosts steel shoots all the time down in southern Piedmont, North Carolina, and from what I hear, from what I see on these videos, it's awesome, man. Stuff like that is really, really cool and really, really good for YouTube, because it allows everybody to see what kind of people are really out there. I know people that attend that shoot, Budget Armor channel. He seems like Ed seems like a really down-to-earth guy. Really seems like a really nice guy. He's helped me out with a couple reloading questions as far as pistol goes, because when I started reloading pistol, I did some of the math that he did and tried to figure out where's the best place to possibly buy the cheapest supplies to help get my round expense down possibly. Also, Brothers Keepers 111, he has posted some great videos. That Keltec Sub 2000 you got, man, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome gun, man. I've really loved it. I like the fact that it does take Glock mags. That's the one selling point on for me is those 33 round Glock mags. That's amazing. And it's a pistol carbine. You're already carrying 9 in a pistol, and you're already carrying 9 in a pistol carbine. Why carry the extra weight when you don't have to? That's something I think is really cool, and it's a very economical gun. Will the Gun's been doing some really good videos. Gary Mandovan, he's got a gun contest going on now, giving away a firearm. That's stuff that's on YouTube that I would never expect to find anywhere else. These guys are great people. I mean, I can't fathom right now, at my point, at my age, having enough firearms to be comfortable enough to say, hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and just give this away to somebody that's a really good person. You know what? Actually, I can fathom it, but it'd be kind of hard to be like, wow, I'm going to go out and spend this much money on a complete and total stranger. Well, that's one thing that I've tried to get through to my friends, my local friends that I go shooting with about YouTube. It's not just weirdos out there. I've tried to get them involved with our gun culture and get them involved with what we do on YouTube as far as posting about what we do and our reviews and our feelings and what we're going through and everything. It's pretty cool. But Gary, man, congratulations on giving that gun away. That's really cool. So I'm probably going to enter that. What am I saying? Probably going to enter. I am going to enter that contest. Heck, I love Glocks. I know I have a Smith & Wesson, but I would love to own a Glock just because they're ultra reliable. There's almost nothing that they won't feed. So for a carry gun, they're kind of hard to beat. You know, you can thump on a Glock all day long, and you probably won't care about it as much as you might an XDM or a Smith & Wesson M&P, just because the view is a little bit different on those guns being not quite as much of a thumper gun or a beater gun. Also, I want to give a shout out to Pete at the Armory channel, man. That Ed Brown is sweet. That is an awesome gun. I hated to see you had to sell some of your guns or a lot of your guns to get that Ed Brown. But if that's what you got to do to get what you really, really want, man, I get it. I get selling off and then reacquiring because I'm the same way. There's no way I'll save up $2,000 for a gun. I'll be like, well, I also want this gun and it's only $600 and I've got $800. Well, let me go buy this and I'll keep saving for that Ed Brown. Yeah, it's not really going to work. So, Pete, congratulations, man. That's an awesome gun. Trying to think of all the other people I subscribe to. There's just a lot of people out there that do really good jobs with their videos. And I appreciate what y'all do, and I hope you appreciate what I do. And the next coming months or so, I'm hoping to really kind of blow things up and really get out there. I'm trying to work on the outdoor range that we have set up about 45 minutes away with some steel. I'm working on steel targets, making up swinger plates. I've got a lot of stuff in the works, guys. So hopefully if y'all want to stick with me, we'll go through this and we'll find out what I've got in store and what I'm capable of. Thanks, guys. This is a long video. I apologize. I don't know if anybody's actually ever going to make it all the way through it. But if you do, I hope that you continue to stay with my channel. Thanks, guys, and have a wonderful day.